Like that puppy dying in the backyard. I was pregnant. I was horrified. I sat at my mom's house crying for hours. Like, I loved that puppy. He was my baby. He was inside. He wasn't kept outside. He was only outside for a short period of time. He shouldn't have died. That means that somebody came into my yard and killed the dog and then left it for me to act like, you know, I was traumatized, progressing toward a better lifestyle for my child. Something. And yet, nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody wanted to care about my emotions. Nobody wanted to place efforts into my talents. Nobody wanted to place efforts into me. Nobody wanted to place efforts into my mental instabilities at that time because I was on pharmaceuticals as opposed to marijuana. And I was endangering other people and myself. And possibly my pets. Because, well, and I wasn't on anything when that happened, but I was hyper stressed after my daughter was born. And she was approximately around 2 years old, somewhere in there. And Chichi Baby, get back to that because I started like tearing up as I was doing my hair. It freaks me out every time I think about it. So traumatized. Chichi Baby was born by Canella, bore to Canella by Cuervo. Cuervo was that other secondary poodle, the one little black one with the phantom markings that used to lick in front of my face that was killed by Parker Green Snyder. And no one believed me at first either. They blamed me for his death, and I was like, you have no idea how hurt I am to have you say that, because Cuervo wasn't around me when I came home, and his back was broken. Parker did it, and yet he never got reprimanded for it, and he just ran away to Europe after forcing me to have an abortion. So don't tell me about the shit that I've seen and make it out to be like I'm the toxic one. And she would smile and she would show her teeth and it was horrifying, just like me. And it's just like, and she would just smile with all of her teeth like a psychopath. And I was like, that's so cute. Like it was one of her tricks. That was one of her main tricks. That's what she could do that like Canella didn't do. And Canella would wave. They all had specific tricks to them. They all had like their own, because I would teach them in that way. But Chichi just picked that up like a crazy psychopath and has left me scarred in my mind. Like all I think about is that tiny little teeth that are just monstrous, and there were just like a couple little crooked ones too. She was the cutest little fucking thing. Oh my God, let me tell you. So Chichi Baby took a dookie on Tara's bed, and I had just gotten done changing the sheets. And I was pissed. Like the sheets were clean. Chichi Baby knew because she was jealous of my baby. I needed mommy's attention. And at the time I was heavy set, so I wasn't working out. If I would have placed efforts into myself, I would have had much better outcomes to these situations. I understand that now, but I placed all efforts into everything else around me and not myself. And that's where I had like neglected myself, and that was not good. It wore on me years of it, giving constantly. And a lot of stay-at-home moms go through that. A lot of people that are good mothers go through that, where they're just so, it's demanding, extremely demanding. So Chichi Baby was running around because I was chasing her. And I wasn't even like chasing her to really beat her down. I never did that. I never hurt the animals in that way. But they didn't like spankings. They didn't like to be reprimanded. They didn't like when I was screaming. They thought, oh my God, someone's gonna hurt me, blah, blah, blah. They knew better. They fucking knew. Chichi Baby knew better. But she got so hyped up, and we got into like a little tiff, and I was chasing her around, and she was getting the attention she wanted in that way, like she was getting some form of attention, but she was getting upset and scared. So she jumped off of the top of the back of the recliner and landed on her fucking neck, landed on her fucking head, right in front of me, while I had a toddler. And Tara was just walking around. She didn't really know what was going on at that time, and I'm bawling my eyes out. I got on the floor, and I was watching her face to face, and I was like, please, God, no, continue to breathe. That's what happened to Chichi. And when I called my ex-husband at work, I was traumatized. I was calling him. I was like, that's what happened. And I know that God knows that that's exactly what happened. Regardless of what anybody else tries to say, you sick fucks, you sick pieces of shit. Chichi, that was accidental. I didn't hurt her. I didn't even touch her. She was just so hyped up that she jumped off the fucking couch, like she thought she was airborne, like, I'm only 4 pounds, I'm a bird. Bitch, no, you weren't a bird. You snapped your neck, and you traumatized me, and you left me scarred. And I was like, Chichi, like, staring at her, praying that she was gonna be okay. I didn't move her, because I knew that, any neck can... And within moments, she was gone. And... I like how people say I fake tears and shit, because I'm just the most genuine human being you've ever seen. So I make a good actress in that way to people. This isn't acting. This is my real fucking life. And people are like, they're so corrupt, thinking that they're gonna hurt me. I've already seen so much devastation. I've seen the loss of life in people's eyes. And my surroundings and shit. So, no, you don't matter to me. Your words don't fucking matter. It's the actions of everybody, and the fact that they fucking gaslighted, that's the difference. So anyway, moving on. I have another dog named Puppy. It was a litter mate to Chichi. Actually, I don't know if they were actual litter mates. They were from separate litters, but from the same parents. And Puppy had a weird disorder. I mean, his genitals didn't form properly, so he had like a lump of flesh underneath on his belly. And I had gotten somebody to donate at some point. I tried online. No one cared. No one wanted help. So I found some vet near that was willing to do the surgery. Like somebody helped pay for it to get that lump of flesh removed because it was non-functional. And he used to urinate from a little hole next to his anus, his sphincter. So he would just stand there like a little girl and pee downward. But he knew he was a boy. He knew I don't even know if he developed testicles. I think he actually did develop testicles, and they neutered him at the same time as removing that lump of flesh for me, and to be able to suture it up because it would get all crusty. It was like an open sore. It was like the inside of your cheek. It would get dry and cracked. So I would try to like help him moisturize it, and I knew it was irritating to him. I knew it hurt him. So that's why I had to get it removed. At the time, I had 3 dogs. I didn't want to get rid of Puppy. He kept peeing on stuff, and I was too much. It was too much for a new baby. So Puppy's out there somewhere, and I never gave him a name. His name was Puppy. I didn't know if he would survive or not. I miss him so much. I miss him. He was so cute too. He had the phantom markings. He was only like 5 pounds. It's horrifying. It's horrifying that I like gave him away. Like, and the lady, like, they wanted me to like adopt him out. And then they always ask for less money too. It's like, how do you expect me to stay wise? Each one of those puppies meant something to me. The pit bull puppies, it was a little different because that was from a rape, like the other puppies, they were anticipated. So there's your sign, Clearly why I say negative things about this child, because there's no father, and I've been left for dead again. And it's like, thanks, God. Like, what more do you need from me? What more trauma do you need to fucking force me through? So I can cry every fucking day for some fucking reason. So, puppies out there in the world, and he went with a disabled girl. And like, I remember when I had sold him and everything, like, I think they bartered with me or something like that. And I knew, I was like, man, how can people be so fucking cruel? How can people beg you for, like, oh, can you give it to me for less? Bitch, that's a human life. That's a fucking life. Like, I'm not creating fucking life just for you to go off and, you know, use it. That's fucked up. So I didn't believe that. Like, I believed that they would just be pets, all of my dogs. That's what I believed. That's what I placed them out for. Just because I didn't have the papers for it, and then I started making my own sheets of paper with, like, instructions on how to care for your dog. People knew. I mean, there's plenty of people that came to me specifically because I was so knowledgeable. And then I was like, holy shit, are there that many stupid people in the fucking world that don't know how to take care of their puppies and take care of their pets? And it's common sense for me? And you're gonna tell me I'm not gonna have a pet. Fuck you. I'm totally gonna get a poodle one of these fucking days. Fuck you, bitch. Oh my god, I want puppy. I want all of my puppies back. Fuck them. I would literally pay for it. Like, if I had fucking money, I would just buy all of my fucking poodle puppies back. And even some of the pitbull puppies. Although their brains were kind of messed up from their inbreeding and whatever, because Chingona apparently chopped off my dog's head. So I was like, great. Bit off its fucking head. There was no head. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I still say someone broke into my fucking house and fucking destroyed my dog. So anyway, because there are haters out there that actually knew where I lived, that actually could violate me, and a majority of them were in authoritative positions, and that's the fucked up part. So that's when I started harping, and I started like screaming out through the internet and everything like that, so I could get involved with people outside of that closed-in bubble that I was living in, and the tainted government that was there. So anyway, I'm getting too warm. I'm upset. I'm irritated. I need to go get a snack. I've disclosed a lot already of my frustration. I tried to have a good morning. I need to work out. I don't feel very good because I haven't worked out. I'm sweating now, and that's gonna mess up my hair even more. And I'm like, what the hell? My hair's all jacked up. So it's always been, but regardless of that. So yeah, I'm just trying to do better. I'm trying to do me, and I'm trying not to worry about the father to this kid that doesn't give a shit about us. And people, all the trash talking and everything. Get over yourselves. Like, I don't need that. You're crazy. I'll share my story without your fucking stupid commentary. I don't need it. You're fucking dumb. You just look stupid. So